In this example, we're going to discuss how to find out the inverse of a matrix of order 3 cross 3 by using Eero transformation. So here A matrix is given of order 3 cross 3. So first to find out inverse, we need to find determinant. So how to find its determinant? Plus 1 into hide its row and column, you'll get 25 minus 3, hide its row and column, you'll get 10 minus 2 into minus 15, which is nothing but 25. So it is not equal to 0. Therefore, A inverse exists. So after this, and we have already discussed a magic pattern to find out the inverse of a matrix. What is it? It's like something like this. So first, the basic step is to write A is equal to I into A. So the first step is to convert this as 1, but here it is 1. So next step is to convert this as 0. So here we can write it as row 2 changes as row 2 plus 3 times of row 1, because by using this we can convert minus 3 to minus 3 plus 3 times of row 1, that is 1, and we'll get it as 0. Here row 1 and row 3 elements remains the same. So only row 2 elements changes. So it becomes 0 over here, and 5 threes are 15. Sorry, 3 threes are 9 over here, and minus 5 minus 6, it becomes minus 11. And here also Eero transformation works. So it becomes 3, 1, and 0. Next, convert this element to 0. So how to do this? R3 changes to R3 minus 2 times of R1. Because when we use this, 2 changes to 2 minus 2 times of its corresponding R1 element. It is 1, we'll get 0 over here. Row 1 and row 2 elements remains as it is. Row 3 elements changes as 2 changes as 0. And here 5 minus 6 minus 1. And here 4. Here it is minus 2, 0, and 1. Now our next step is to convert this element to 1. So how to do this? Row 2 changes as row 2 plus 8 times of row 3, because when we do this, the 9 is converted as 9 plus 8 times of minus 1, it becomes 1. Row 1 and row 3 elements remain as it is. Row 2 elements changes as 0, remains it as 0. 9 changes to 1. Minus 11 plus 8 fours are 32. It becomes 21. Here 3 changes as 3 minus 16, which is minus 13. And 1, here it is 8. Next step is to convert this element to 0. So how to do this? R3 changes as R3 plus R. When we do this, minus 1 changes as minus 1 plus its row 2 corresponding element 1, which is 0. Now, now R3 elements changes as 0. Here it becomes 0. And 4 plus 21, it's 25. And minus 2, minus 13, minus 15. 0 plus 1, 1. And 1 plus 8, 9. Now, next step is to convert our A33 element, that is 25, to 1. So it becomes R3 changes as, we can just divide it by 25 to get 1. Now row Now row 3 elements changes as 0, 0, 25 by 25, it's 1. And here it's minus 15 by 25, that is minus 3 by 5. And 1 by 25 and 9 by 25. Our next step is to convert this 21 element as 0. So how to do this? R2 changes as R2 minus 21 times of R3. Because when we do that, 21 changes to 21 minus 21 times of R3, that is 1, we'll get 0. Now, row 1 and row 3 elements remain as it is. Only row 2 elements changes as 0, 1 and 0. Here minus 13 changes as minus 13 minus 21 into minus 3 by 5, which becomes minus 2 by 5. And here it is 1 minus 21 by 5, that is 4 by 25. And here it is 11 by 25. Now we need to convert this element as 0. So row 1 element changes as row 1 plus 2 times of row 3. Now because minus 2 changes as minus 2 plus 2 times of its corresponding row 3 element will become 0. Row 2 and row 3 elements remain as it is. Only row 1 element changes as 1 becomes 1 and 3 plus 2 it becomes 5 and here it becomes 0. Sorry, here it's 3 plus 0 becomes 3 only. And here 1 changes as 1 plus 2 times of minus 3 by 5. That is 5 minus 6 minus 1 by 5. And here it's plus 2 by 25 and 18 by 25. Now we need to convert the last element, that is 3 changes as 0. So R1 element changes as R1 minus 3 times of R2 because 3 changes as 3 minus 3 times of its corresponding R2 element and gives 0. Row 2 and row 3 elements remain as it is. Only row 1 elements changes as 1, 0, 0. And here it is minus 1 by 5 changes as minus 1 by 5 minus 3 times of R2. Here it becomes 5 by 5, that is 1. And 2 by 25 changes as 2 by 25 minus 12 by 25. That is 10 by 25, which is nothing but 2 by 5 minus 2 by 5. And 18 by 25 changes as 18 by 25 minus 33 by 25. That is minus 3 by 5. So now the final, so now it is in the form of, it is an identity matrix and this is some B matrix into A. Now we can write it as A inverse is equal to B. This is the required A inverse for this question.